Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And for those of you that have not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And then if you enjoy the content that's provided, please hit that like button as well. Now, our topic for you today, it's the 5 hardest things about starting a gym. And it also could be maybe the 5 hardest things about running a gym. The 5 hardest things about owning a gym. So depending on where you're sitting, what chair you're at, think about these. And you might, as I look at the list that we've put here, you as a salesperson, these might be the 5 hardest things about being a salesperson in a gym. So the 5 hardest things. Number 1, it's getting started. And that really is the hardest part. If you're looking to start a gym, if you're looking to acquire one, that is the hardest part. Now, if you're already running one, well, you're already in, right? And, even think about salespeople. What's the hardest thing about being in sales? Sometimes it's getting started. I know I'll walk in a lot of times and, hey, what are you doing? Well, I'm making a list of everybody I want to call. Well, we're not paying you to make a list. We're making you to, make those phone calls and talk to people. But, 5 hardest things about starting a gym, acquiring a gym. It's getting started. That is the hardest part. There's such a procrastination element, even a fear element, that kind of works its way in. So this is the hardest thing. I tell people all the time, hey, the best time to do anything, it's right now. There is a cost for inaction. Sit down and look at what you're looking to do, what you're trying to do. What is that cost of inaction? Number 2, sticking to your guns. Not everybody is going to love your idea. Not everybody is going to love your approach. Stick to your guns. As long as you've researched this out and you know the right way to do it. To give you an example, I was on a conference call this morning, and we were talking about, having the discipline, to write plan of actions, to here's how we use a needs analysis. Here's how we use a daily productivity report. Here's how we track our numbers. Here's how we get point of sale referrals. If you know it's the right thing, again, do your research. If you know it's the right thing, stick to your guns. Not everybody's going to love it. Okay, not everybody is going to love it. That's okay. They don't have to. But if they're going to be there and be a part of it or be around you, they're going to have to get on board. Okay, otherwise we're going to look for some different solutions. Number 3, the hardest part, asking for help. This isn't across the board, I think. What happens to too many people, they wait until it's too late. As I like to always put it, they have a tendency to wait until the patient's on the operating table. Don't wait that long. My suggestion would be to get help out of the gate. If you want to know where you're going, ask someone who's been there. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask for help. I think every major CEO in America, every major sports star, they all have a coach. They're all looking for folks to help keep them on track and to take them to a new level. So, with that said, don't be afraid to ask for help. Number 4 on the hardest things about starting a gym, hardest things about running a gym, being persistent and not giving up. Be persistent. Get up every day and do it again. Be persistent. Keep going at it. Okay? Don't let roadblocks stop you. What you want to stay focused on is you want to stay focused on your powerful why. Why are you doing this? Why is this important to you? How is this going to change your life if you're able to make this thing work? Okay? Stay focused on that, because essentially we want to go through these roadblocks, even around them if we have to, but we don't want them to stop us. And part of the things that can help you with this is get yourself a plan of action. Write out a plan of action of how you want to do this. And part of that plan of action is always plan B, right? Because the people that I've seen that do the very best at this, they are the best at plan B. What are the roadblocks and what's going to be the solution when that happens? But be persistent. Just simply do not give up. That's going to be the mindset. And then finally, number 5, be picky about the things that really matter. Be picky about the things that really matter. How do you want the phone answered? How do you want your telephone inquiries handled? What do you want your guest process to look like? What do you want your closing process to look like? What do you want the second sale to look like? These are all things that really matter. Be picky about it. There's not a lot of, in my mind, there's not a lot of room to move here, okay, in terms of how you want that process to look. We want this done because here's what I know to be true when it comes to saying, hey, being picky about things that really matter. We have a winning attitude. We follow the process. More often than not, we're going to have success. So be picky about these things that really matter. If they don't matter, well, don't be worried about it, okay? But the ones that do, you stay on it because it'll pay a big dividend for you. So 5 hardest things about starting a gym. Are you thinking about starting a gym? Look at those. Are those things that you can overcome? Are those things that you can handle? Because starting a business, it will not be for everybody, okay? For those that it is for them, it's a great and it's a significant opportunity. If it's not for you, there's plenty of other opportunities, for you to grow and you to develop and, eventually, run something a little bit different. So, folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. If you need some help with some of that, we're still offering a 45-minute free strategy session below. If you do click the link and it is full, just revisit it again. Those seats will open back up, and happy to chat with you about how we can help you grow and develop your business. Again, my name is Jim Thomas. Hope you all have a great day.